Hello and welcome to Exotic Wine Travel again. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey. So Shireen and I are here in Ilok, Croatia, and this is our last evening here in Ilok. And we're here at the famous winery, Iločki Podrumi. Now this winery is very famous because during Queen Elizabeth II's coronation, she ordered 11,000 bottles of their wine to be served at her coronation. They also have one of the oldest cellars in Europe, and it was just an awesome experience to eat here and to go on a cellar tour with Mira. I have Mira here. She leads the tours. She's fantastic. So thanks for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So
can our Ilok cellar. Thank you.
Can you tell me why you enjoy leading the tours and what you enjoy about working here at Iločki Podrumi?
First, I like to work here because I meet so many peoples, so many countries. I like to meet so many cultures from rest of the world, and I like to enjoy also degustation of wine like you, yeah. And because we are really known, we have really good quality of the wine, and I hope because this is a small town. And we have the qualities and quantities to produce now more the wine, because I told you before we had the war here, but now we really have good wine, and I hope so many from Japan, from the rest of the world will come and taste our wine.
Yeah, I think you definitely should come check it out.
Yeah.
So one thing that's really cool when you go to an old cellar like this, there's lots of archive wines. So you see wines from all the great vintages, but there was a fantastic story about how the wine here was saved during the war in the early 90s. Mirda, can you share me the story?
Yes, of course. One man, his name is Franjo Wolf. He stayed here during the war, during the 6 years of war. And Serbian people who occupied our town in these 6 years, they destroyed all our vineyards and all our barrels. You saw we had the barrel from 9,000 liters to 20,000 liters, and what they did? They take all the wine from the barrel, make grappa, and they left the barrels empty. They didn't wash, and this is not good for Slavonian oak barrel. But Franjo Wolf, he saved all our archive wines by himself. He went about 2.5 and 3 months in the night to save the wine, the archive wine. Behind, it was one hole in the cellar, and he put all these archive wines in, and he was build up the wall. And they will notice it's new wall, but what he did, you saw we had the black mold on the walls. He take all this black mold on the new wall, and they thought it's full wall, is nothing behind the wall, and he saved all our archive wines by himself.
How many bottles did he save again?
I don't know how many bottles, but he saved about 5 million to 10 million and more kunas. But he saved our history now. He has written in our history of our town.
And
but he's still coming in our company, make brandy.
Oh, yeah.
Our brandy, Iločki Vinjak, it's named. He's only have the receptor for this Iločki Vinjak, but before 1991 in whole Yugoslavia, our Iločki Vinjak has a gold medal also in that competition.
It was really cool seeing how he hid all the wine behind the wall. Then we went to the new cellar room, and you said that he hid behind the barrels.
Behind the barrels, and what he did, he put the sand on it, and they didn't, because before the war, during the war, in another cellar, which is the end of 18th century, it's 12 meters underground, it wasn't light during the war. And thank goodness they maybe have the torch, but they didn't have so many lights inside, and they didn't look after, because all these barrels was full.
Yeah.
And he hid behind the barrel.
And that's why, thank you so much for sharing the story.
Thank you.
That's why I love so much about European and Old World wine, because there's so much to do with not only the wine, but the history, the culture, the food. There's so many elements that come together, and when you learn about wine, you really learn about someone else's culture and their country. So it was great being here. They have fantastic wines here at Iločki Podrumi. If you like this video, please share with your friends. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel, and I'll see you at the next video. Thank you.